Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the Perlament SEO channel, brought to you by Perlament and presented to you by me, Z. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about SEO writing, or more specifically, the content writing part of SEO, why it's important, and some general tips and tricks that you should follow along with to ensure that your content is, well, valid, good, and interesting to people on the internet if you want to grow your business or website or service. Okay, first and foremost, why is SEO writing important? Because it is the draw that brings people and crawls and Google and various other services to your website. It is what pulls people in. It is what puts you on the forefront of people's minds. It's what moves you up in the line so you can get into the party faster. It is super important. It is super effective, and it's been proven to work time and time again. If you do it right, your website will grow. Slowly, quickly, all depends on how good you want to be at this. Right? Sorry about that, guys. Just a bit of a brain fart, but how good you want to bring forth your energy, your passion, your drive. How quickly this grows depends entirely on you. Okay, and here's some good tips for you in order to ensure that your website grows at a sustainable pace. When you're writing SEO optimized content, it's important to note you want to start off by finding your primary keyword, your secondary keyword, and you want to ensure that those keywords have a good search volume and match your search intent. What does that mean? Well, first of all, your primary keyword is going to be the keyword that everything focuses around, right? So if you're talking about skateboards, skateboard is going to be your primary keyword, right? Then you want to make sure that you have secondary keywords that match into that, like best skateboard or worst skateboard, something along those lines that support your primary keyword. They aren't as important as your primary keyword by even half, but having those there to support your keywords is excellent. Then you want to know the search intent. If I search do or how, it's very different than say list. Okay, so what is the search intent of this keyword? What is the search intent of this blog? If you're going to teach me how to bake, great. That intent is entirely different to me searching up top 10 best recipes for pancakes. Okay, that's entirely different from me searching a video how to make pancakes. Okay, that search intent is very important. Okay, then you want to make sure that the quality of your content is at a level that people can watch it or read it and learn something and effectively complete something on their side of things. All right. Just for example, here. Okay. We are a lead gen. We are a service company. So our intent, our entire practice around that is displayed here. We display our services. We display our reviews, our testimonials, our awards. Everything is here. Everything is clear. Everything is in front because that is our intent. We want to ensure that everything has that oomph we need for our website to succeed and for our services to succeed. Okay. Then we also want to ensure that we create quality content that is accurate, provides the value that the viewer is searching for, is unique, and is engaging and interactive. Okay. We want somebody to walk away from reading that by actually feeling comfortable and like they've learned something and come back afterwards. Okay. And to ensure that, we want to ensure that our keywords are actually being used in the content, in our titles, in our descriptions, in our actual reading, that when somebody reads it, they pick up on what it's all about. It's not in their face, but it's leveraged just enough that it feels comfortable that these people are constantly reminded about the main goal of the topic. Okay? We also want to ensure that our structure is in order and in place. So we want to use, for example, headings, subheadings, all right? We want to ensure that everything flows nicely. We use a H2, we use a different thing here. We want to ensure that everything has a constant flow, that everything is layered out nicely. That if we were to sort of accordion this from heading H1, content, title and heading H1, to subheading 2, to content and subheading 2, to subheading 3, and all of that. We wanted to ensure that everything has a consistent flow because it makes it easier for people to read and it makes it easier for Google to understand what the web page is all about. Then we want to also make our content easier to read. We're not writing a dissertation, we're not writing an essay. We want to ensure that when somebody comes to our website, it's at their reading level, it's comfortable to read, it's easy to read, it's not dry, it is engaging. We want people to be comfortable with their reading. Okay? Then we want to ensure that we have internal links like this one over here. If we click on this, it's going to take us somewhere, right? It's going to take us to the client testimonials and reviews. If we click here, it's going to take us to book a call. If we click here, it's going to take us somewhere else. We want to ensure that there are internal links on every page of our website and in our content, because it's going to feel bad for the viewer if they see something interesting and they want to click on it and it's not there. If you're talking about something that you cover on your website, link to it. There's nothing bad about it. Ensure that everybody feels comfortable with your content. All right. Ensure then that if your content is like on a topic that people are searching a lot, that it's available for snippets. Okay. Now, snippets are not something that we've talked about, but it's this thing Google does when you ask a question and then it pops up in the with an answer directly at the top. That's a snippet, and then the website title is below that. Sorry about that, guys. I hope everything is still working great. Awesome, right? And then the title is below that, and then everything is sort of like there. It's just answering the question. That's a Google snippet, which is super important, and it's something that you should always make sure to cover. Okay, make sure your title and your description are optimized using the keywords, using action verbs, that it's brief, that everything is in order, and then you optimize your slug, which is this over here. Simple things that we've spoken about before. All of these things together come together to create an effective content writing plan for yourself. Okay, so that is just my 2 cents for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it insightful. I will see you all tomorrow.